Hey y'all, come on in here. Hey James Sutter, I'm glad you made it through the night. And that storm. Hey in Q's world. I'm here. I'm just being quiet. Hey Reese Cup. Hey y'all, come on through. Come on through. Can y'all hear me? Am I talking too low? Hey Erica, come on up in the Lord's house. Ooh, I needed to sing that last night, y'all. Hey James Sutter. Oh, okay, Reese go. Yo, when I tell you he ain't been out this bed all day. Hey Trisha. I'm tired, like I'm the one with the hangover. Cause I was fighting him all night long, telling him to go to bed, go to sleep, stop yelling, and just moaning. Hey Monica. Y'all last night, when that live was over, when he ended the show, he looked normal until he ended that live. And he ended but didn't end because he never hit the end button. And Reese Cup was calling me, but I was trying to handle him. But when my phone was ringing, I figured I was like, he must have didn't end the live, and they calling to tell me the live didn't end. So when I looked, I saw it didn't end. So I ended the live. Child, when he told y'all good night, I said, Team McCray. He looked. He had this look on his face, and he said, "Papa, I'm drunk." And I was trying to get him to the bed, but he said, "No, I gotta go to the bathroom," and that was it. He's like, "I need something to throw up in." I gave him a bucket. It ended up on the floor. Then he ended up on the floor. Then he started stripping. Then he threw up on the floor again. Then he got up. Then he threw up again. Then I put some paper towels on where he threw up on the floor. He got up and laid in it. I tried to get him off the floor. He wanted to stay on the floor. I'm like, okay. So I started hooking up my dialysis machine. And I said, well, that take about 25 minutes, 30 minutes to get set. So I'll get him up. He ain't want to get up. I said, Jamel, when I hook myself to this machine, you going to be assed out. And then I fell asleep in like 15 minutes trying to get him up and just waiting for my machine. And when I woke up, I said, "All right, that's it. Get up." And he wouldn't get up. I said, "All right, that's it." So I hooked myself up. He still laid out on the floor. Then he sounded like he was all right. I'm getting up. I said, "Okay." He get up stumbling all over the room, stumbling, falling all over. I'm like, "Oh God." So I help him in the room. He just passes out on the bed. He gets under the sheets. Then he want to curl next to me. I'm like, "You stink. You smell like vomit." Ah. I said, "Shut up and go to sleep." Ah. I said, "Trim out if you don't shut up and go to sleep." Ah. I said, "Shut up and go to sleep." And he was like, "No." Ah. I was like, "Oh my God." So I know when he dream, he start dreaming all kind of stupid stuff. I said, "Come on, be a good boy, go to sleep." He's like, "Okay." So he stopped screaming and went to sleep. Maybe about 2 hours later, he woke me up again. Ah! I was like, "Oh God, just go to sleep." Ah! I said, "Tramel, go to sleep, please. Just go to sleep." So he went to sleep. After about coaxing him for like 20 minutes, then he did it again. I was like, "Oh God!" Like 2 hours later. So I'm like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" Hey, Charlene. Finally, he went to sleep and stayed asleep. So I heard him milling around at like 11 o'clock. And I was like, "Are you okay?" He was like, No." And he went and threw up again. Came back in the bed. "Y'all are evil. This is all your fault. All y'all, this is all y'all fault. Drink, drink, drink." And I sat there and did it like a fool. "I'm going to get all of y'all. Y'all are all evil." I said, "Nobody told you to sit there and drink like that." "You did. Yes, you did. It was you. You're supposed to be my husband, and you sat there and egged that shit on." Of course, I was getting blamed for it. He had no responsibility in the task at all. It was all of us that egged him on. But he had a good time. That's all that matters. He don't remember half of it. He got to watch the video to see exactly what he did. He don't remember the makeup. He don't remember none of it. And when I tell him, he says, "It's my fault. It's all my fault because I let it happen." He says, "I said, blame Monica. She started it off." Child, when he did that makeup, I hollered. Ooh, I hollered. When he pulled that makeup out and did it on camera and put that little concealer on, I was done. That was it for me right then and there. I was like, "Okay, it's time for me. I'm going to bed. Let me go get myself together. I'm done." Oh, it was hilarious. Yes, Erica, him with that concealer. Then he gonna tell me, "I could have died." I said, "You wasn't gonna die, but I could have." I said, "But you didn't." All right, I'm back. My phone rang. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My phone rang. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? If people was watching instead of trying to call me, my phone, it wouldn't have messed up the live. I know they got the alert that I was live. Can y'all hear me? Put a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Okay. Lawrence said he can hear me, so that means y'all should be able to hear me. Yes, Reese Cup. I said you brought that. Betty Davis is knocked out sleep and have been knocked out on and off all day. I'm trying to get him to eat, but the only thing he want to do is drink water. He don't want to eat. He don't. I try to get him to drink some black coffee. He won't do that. He won't do nothing. So he won't do nothing. Are you here moaning? Ah, poor baby. He's scared to eat. He won't. He keep throwing up. So he need to get it out of his system. He looked at the bottle of Hennessy and said, "I drank all of that," and then ran to the bathroom and threw up. And then ran to the bathroom and threw up. He won't drink nothing but water, Monica. And then y'all know I ain't been outside by myself since, oh my God, since September, since I broke my knee. So I had to run to the store real quick. So I prepared myself mentally all day long to go to the store. So I get up and go to the store. Not that I couldn't. I guess it's just the fear of falling by myself. So I get up, go to the store, get ready to walk in the store and say, shit, I forgot. They got a mask mandate. They put the mask mandate back into effect. So I had to walk all the way back to my car, get the mask, get my mask, come back, go in the store, and I get ready to pay with my Apple Pay. So the card I'm looking for in my Apple Pay, I don't see it. So I'm like, fuck it. So I just pulled out my card and paid, right? So this boy behind me bought $5 worth of gas. What is $5 worth of gas doing for you when gas is $5 a gallon, basically? So he comes back to his car and he tells his friend, "Oh my God, he was slow as shit." Now, I get that's my pet peeve with moving slow and what have you. So before I realized what I had said out loud, when he said to his friend I was moving slow, I said, "Yeah, bitch, but these motherfucking hands are fast." And then I caught myself and said, "Oh shit, bitch. All you gotta do is kick you in the leg and that's it. Fight over." I was like, "Oh God, I can't be popping off at the mouth at people in the street like I used to." Hey Monine, I was like, I can't be popping off at the mouth at people like I used to, cause I can't be. First of all, hell, I can't run shit, so that ain't gonna happen. And fighting, Charlie kicked me in the leg. I'm fucked. But I said it before I realized what I did. Hey, out and about. Oh, shit, I feel like I had a hangover. And all I had was that one little glass of Bailey's I was sipping on all night. Child, taking care of a drunk person ain't no joke. Hell, I ain't young like I used to. I used to do it all the time with my friends, and it ain't bother me. Shit, because I put them in the bed and leave them. Hey, Miss Lois. Right out, right, best friend, I can't. I know I can't, but I said it because you know what? Being slow is like a pet peeve of mine. I hate when people are slow, and I hate the fact that I have to move slow. But I really wasn't slow. It would have been fast had my card. I would have saw my card in my Apple Wallet because that's why I wasn't going to pay. So I'm like, where the hell is my card? Then I get in the car. The card is right there in the Apple Wallet. It just overlooked it. Because I'm like, I got in the car. I'm like, where's my card? I know my card is in this Apple Wallet. It's right there in my face. Right there in my face. But he ain't say nothing back. So that was a good thing. Because even if he did, I wouldn't have said nothing else. Because by then I realized, bitch, what are you doing? Your little old crippled ass can't be out here fighting. Yo. Ooh, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Right, now with one drumstick. Hey, Roxanne, I'm gonna sleep good tonight when I tell you, child. Mm. Cause actually, I was asleep. I fell asleep like right before the live. Shit, I woke up. I didn't even know what time it was. I thought I missed the live. Actually, I was like, "Ooh, I know it's past 7:30," and it was like 7:20. I was like, "Oh, okay." I was sleeping right next to him at the bottom of the bed. And truth be told, child, I could lay right here and go right back to sleep. Now I don't want to go to sleep yet, cause then I'll be up all night long, and I ain't trying to do that. I am not trying to do that. But thank all of y'all for making his birthday enjoyable, a success. He really had a good time. Tramel had a good time because, like he was trying to tell y'all beforehand. Tramel never had a birthday party. Tramel never really celebrated his birthday. And when he told me that, I was like, "What, child? Please." I've always celebrated my birthday. I've always had birthday parties. So for the past 4 years, I've been making sure that he's either had a party or celebrated his birthday in some way, form, or fashion. I just feel birthdays are supposed to be celebrated. You made it another year. That's a celebration. Everybody don't make it a year, especially in our life. In I guess if you want to say lifestyle, but in our world, you don't have many black gay men that make it to 50 or 54. Hell, some of them don't even make it to 30. So it's a celebration when we make it this old, when we're old. Half of us don't even visualize ourselves getting this old. So, because I can't lie, I've had friends that didn't make it to 30 or didn't make it to 35. And every year that I got older and older, I was grateful and thankful that God saw fit to get me to another year older. And so many of my friends didn't make it as old as I did. And then, it start to wear on you after a while. You be like, well, damn, am I going to be the only one that I know from back in the day that made it? So it is definitely a blessing for us to be as old as we are. Like me and Tramel have, we beat the odds a lot. And that's why a lot of gay black men, like, I want to say, look up to us because it ain't many that are older, married, together. That's just like, I don't want to say unheard of because it ain't unheard of. It's just that some of them like staying in the background. So you don't even know that it exists because they're not being upfront with it. And then those of us that are upfront with it, it looks like there's not a lot because there's more hiding than there are that are out there, being vocal about it. So, yeah, that's how this whole platform started. We wanted to show that black gay love existed, it could happen for older men, and that it wasn't unheard of. That you didn't have to find a white man to be happy and be black like they try to portray in the media all the damn time. And that love is love, marriage is marriage. It's the same, whether it's two men, two women, a man and a woman. It is what it is. Two people loving each other is two people loving each other in a nutshell. So that's why we do what we do. That's how it all started. Thank you, out and about. That's how it all started. That's how this whole thing started. And we still here 4 years later. So apparently, I guess it was meant to be. Apparently, I guess it was meant to be. But yeah. Thank you, Roxanne. But yes, last night, child, my husband, oh, he performed, and it wasn't a good performance. Oh, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. I just wanted to go to sleep. I was tired. I was trying to hook up to my dialysis machine because I'm like, the longer it takes, the longer I'm gonna have to be on it in the morning. And I just like to get on and as early as well, not necessarily as early as I can, but I know when I get up in the morning, I like to just get up. I don't want to be attached to it because then I gotta lay in the bed and wait. And if I'm not sleepy, then I'm stuck in the bed for an hour or 45 minutes till it's over. He probably got only 2 shots left in the bottle, and that was a full bottle of Hennessy. Ooh, that's what I asked him earlier. I said, "You want a shot?" He was like, "No, you're evil. You're just evil." I was like, "Why am I evil?" I said, "Look, I heard the best way to get rid of a hangover is get another drink." He said, "First you said it was coffee. Now you're talking about another drink." I said, "Well, you don't want the coffee, so I'm just checking. I'm just checking." Yes, Miss Lois, me too. A lot of people I see on Facebook are getting engaged. Some of them don't make it to the wedding. Some do. I'd be happy for the ones that make it to the wedding. The ones that don't make it to the wedding, I'm like, I didn't think y'all was serious. Y'all just wanted the whole we're getting married thing. No, it was my idea. It was my idea, best friend. It was my idea. Oh, hold on a second, y'all. Let me stop his monitor from beeping. Hold on. Okay, well, I have. Let me tell y'all. Tremel has the worst luck with this damn remote control. Now I know good and well Tremel did not touch this remote control today. I know he did, cause he been in the bed sleep. TV only been on the channel that I put it on, but just the mere fact that he was up and moved the covers on the bed, the fucking remote control is missing. Now I know he ain't got. I know he ain't did nothing with the remote, but that's just Tremel's luck with this remote control. I'm like, really? The remote was in my care all day, and now magically, because he done woke up and moved around on the bed, it done disappeared again. I can't. I just can't. I'm like, I don't believe it. The fuck is the remote control? I know he ain't got it. I know he ain't got it. I can't even blame him for it like I want to. I can't even blame him like I want to, like I normally do. Hell, I feel like I got the hangover. I feel like I got the damn hangover. Mm. I had me some of that amazing food I cooked him last night, and I'm hungry again. But I had that at 3 o'clock. Uh, I actually want something to drink, and I ain't going back to the store. That I ain't doing. I don't want water, but I ain't got nothing to drink right now, so I ain't got no choice but to drink water because I ain't going to the store. And I don't want no Baileys. I don't want a soda or juice or something. Do we have lemons? If we have lemons, I'll make me some fresh lemonade. Because he always cutting up a lemon, doing something with a damn lemon. We might have lemons in the fridge. If we do, I'll make me some lemonade. Yes, Charlene, that's what it is. And it be in the bed. And you know it's in the bed. And you like, where the hell is the remote? You want to be engaged out and about. What was more fun, being engaged or being. When I got engaged, it was weird to me. Because at first, me and Tremel was just going places. And, oh, this is Joseph, this is Tremel. And then when we got engaged, this is my fiance. It just felt weird saying this is my fiance. And then, like, if we went to a family function and my cousin, it was at her house and her friends was there. And she's like, "Oh, this is my cousin Joe and his fiance, Tramel." And I kind of like, I was like, "Oh, fiance, child." I never equated that word and me being in the same sentence. And then when we got married and I said my husband, it was like, oh my God. Because, in the beginning, before we could even get married, you always played around, oh, this is my husband. This is my husband. Because you really wasn't your husband. It was just cute to say because y'all had been together for a year or two. But then when it was real, it was like, oh, I really got a husband. When I say husband, I mean husband. I really got a husband. It had to sink in for a minute. It had to sink in for a good minute. I was like, oh, I'm married. I really got a husband. And then to Tramel, that really had to sink in. I used to look at him all the time and go, I can't believe I'm married to Tramel. Because, like, he was the last person on the planet, child, that I would have thought I would have married. Well, hell, I didn't think I was ever going to get married, to tell you the truth. Wasn't nobody crazy enough to marry me. Not crazy little me. I'm too much, child. I'm a whole lot. Ain't nobody gonna marry me. And here he come, Mr. Crazy himself. Mr. Crazy himself wanting to marry me. And I said yes. So I said, why not? Ain't nobody else gonna be stupid enough to want to marry me, so I might as well marry. I might. Well, that's not true. I have been proposed to two other times, but it didn't quite make it to where it was supposed to be. Cause we ain't see eye to eye. We didn't see eye to eye. So that marriage did never, it never even went past an engagement. Thank God it never went past that. Because I would have been good and divorced by now. But this just seemed right. It just felt right. It felt like it was what was supposed to be done. It was quick. Yeah, it's out and about me too. But I'm a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm easy to get along with. Yeah, I'm no child. It take a special kind of person to love me, honey. Cause all the things Tramel say I am, I am. I ain't even gonna lie. All the things Tramel say I am, I am. I'm crazy, deranged. No, I just, I like what I like. I want what I want, and that's just it. And I want it the way that I want it. And I love the fact that he tries to give it to me the way I want it and what I want. Because it ain't many people that do that. So I do the same for him. I definitely do the same for him. Oh, when I tell y'all I'm going to sleep lovely tonight, I'm going to sleep lovely. I'm going to take one of my pain pills. These cats have been getting on my damn nerves all day. I don't know why today of all days they are so needy. They are being beyond needy. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me right now? First Jax, then Tigger, then Jax. I'm like, why are y'all being so needy today? Like, they are not really needy cats. I'm telling you, you see, they'll come. Like I always say, they wake you up between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Today, for some reason, they were good because they knew I was hooked up to my machine, so they knew I couldn't get out of the bed, and they wasn't messing with him. It was like they knew, so they was peaceful until it was time for me to get off the machine. Then here come Jax. He must have realized that the machine stopped. So here he come meowing. So I was like, all right, let me get up and give him his little pate, honey, because his morning is not complete. Their morning is not complete until they have their little pate. Got a whole bowl of kibble, but they want their little pate. So I got up, gave them their little pate, made some coffee. They disappeared as soon as they ate the pate. I said, okay. They went to bed. Drank my little coffee. Nursed my husband for a little bit. Chilled in peace. Here come Jax. Oh, he just a meowing and a meowing and a meowing. I'm like, what do you want, Jax? I pet him. He stopped. He start again. I'm like, what do you want, Jax? He's just a carrying, carrying, carrying. I said, oh, let me give him some treats. So I gave him some treats. Then he curled up next to Tremel on the bed and went to sleep. Then he disappeared. He got up and disappeared. Then here come Tigger. And he just a meowing and a meowing. I'm like, okay, you don't want treats. What do you want? I said, okay, you want to be petted. I pet him. That ain't enough. You got to keep petting him. He don't want to just lay there and let you pet him. No. He wants to walk the whole bed and wants you to follow him while he's and pet him while he's walking and prancing around the bed. I was like, that ain't gonna happen. And then I'm like, all right, enough. He don't get that ain't enough. He ain't done. He just want to keep getting petted. I was like, Tigger, leave me alone. He leaves me alone. He goes away. He comes back. I was like, child, it ain't been 5 minutes, honey. You ain't deprived of petting yet. He comes back. He wants more petting. I pet him some more. He leaves. He comes back. I'm like, oh, you are really carrying today. Then right before I get on the live with y'all, both of them came out. I was like, are you kidding me? What the hell? Because see, normally they'll eat their little pate. They'll come out for a little treat, disappear, and I won't see them again until 11, 12 o'clock at night when they decide to be tear up the whole house while we sleep. So I don't know what was different about today, but today was every now and then they'll do that. They'll have a day where they up in the daytime and they want all this attention, and then they'll like now they gone, disappeared, and they probably won't come out like I said until around 11, 12 o'clock. Like last night, y'all saw they didn't come out while we were live. They didn't come out until after. Actually, they didn't even come out until Jamel laid out on the floor. When they heard him go boom on the floor, is when they came running downstairs like, "What the hell happened?" And then they was looking at him like he was crazy, like, "Why? What the hell? Why is he on the floor?" And I was like, "Child." And they wouldn't go near him. They looking at me like, "Get him up off the floor. Get him up." I'm like, "Child." He said, "Leave him where he at, and that's where he gonna stay. Cause I am not picking this big ass up and then falling on the floor." And I started to make a video because I said he gonna wake up in the morning on the floor. I said, I'm never going to hear the rest of it. This is what my husband does. What kind of husband are you? Leaving me on the floor. I bet you didn't even try to get me up. I could hear him. And I said, let me videotape myself trying to get him up. And then I didn't, because I said, you know what? I know Tramel. I'll show him the videotape, and his ass will look at me and go, well, you didn't try hard enough. You should have tried harder. I said, that'll piss me off even more. I was like, that would have pissed me off even more if he said, you didn't try hard enough. You should have tried harder. I was like, so he was like, I know you got a video or a picture. I said, Tramel, honestly, I did. I said, I was so over the whole situation. I was like, because in my mind, I'm like, how did he let himself get this damn drunk? He's like, how did I let myself? You sat there and egged me on. You egged me on it. All of y'all are evil, and y'all egged me on it. Da 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 da. I was like, child, I wasn't even. It wasn't even my thought process to videotape it or take pictures. I was just pissed. I was like, oh, child, you ain't 25. You 54. Get up off the floor, bitch. And when he did get to bed, he was getting on my nerves. I kept saying, shut up and go to sleep. Shut up and go to sleep. Oh, he was getting on my nerves in the bed. Ah. I was like, child, if you don't shut up and go to bed, go to bed. Mm-mm. At least today he can't say I ain't check up on him. Because I've been like, you okay? You good? You sure? You alright? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I was like, you want anything? No. Like, okay, let me know. Let me know if you want anything. Right, L Man. And L Manning, you know what I told him, right? I said it's L Manning fault. I said she sent you $25 at one pop. It's L Manning fault. You want to blame somebody? Blame L Manning. I did. I sure did. Hey, Monica, your cousin is a mess, Monica. I sure did. I said, you want to blame somebody? Blame L Manning. She sent you $25 at one time. She took you over the edge. He was like, I don't know what was wrong with me. I sat there and listened to y'all. I listened to y'all and was like, keep 'em coming, keep 'em coming. I was like, well, now that you know, now that you know that you know that you know that you know. Child Tramel is drunk as a skunk, honey, from his birthday yesterday. Right, you was late to the party and then turned the party all the way out. But I'm telling y'all, it was when he pulled out that makeup that I lost my mind. That was it for me. When he put that concealer up under his eyes, I was done. When he put that concealer under his eyes and came back and said, I look like Emma Peel, I thought I was the child. I lost my mind. He said, I'm going to look like Emma Peel. Child, look, he ain't need to catch up. He did not need to play catch up. He was good and caught up. Child, when he put that concealer under his eyes and said, I'm going to make myself look like Emma Peel. I'll be right back. I was done. And when he said, I'm so drunk, my teeth about to fall out. And when he got off that live is when his whole facial expression changed. And I knew from that, I said, here we go. Because he had that, bitch, I'm about to pass out look on his face. And I was like, oh, I said, come on, Tremel. let's go. He said, no, I got to go to the bathroom and throw up. I was like, okay, we'll go in the bathroom. Let's not throw up in the bedroom or in the bed. And he didn't. I'll give him that. Hennessy, Monica, he must have had about, what, Reese? He got 15, 16, 17 shots of Hennessy. Straight up Hennessy. Or a Coke chaser. It was a lot. I don't know what made him think he was 25 other than me coaxing him on. You can do it. Drink. Drink. It's all good. Drink. Pour some more. And meanwhile, I'm sitting over there sipping on the same little um, Bailey's glass I walked up on the live with. Child, I know my limitations. We wanted to, Monica, but we're not going to be able to. We actually trying to move back up there by February. He, oh, okay. No, Trisha, he was really drinking it. He was drinking the Hennessy in that other cup, that orange cup. He had soda. He had Coke. So he was. It was a lot, child. He good. He just got a hangover, but he good. He laid up in the bed. He good. He wasn't good last night, but he good now. Oh, I gotta remember this mask mandate is back in effect, child. I was so pissed when I got to that store and I read that sign on the door. I said, damn it, I forgot we gotta wear a mask again. No, he wasn't drinking water. He was drinking Coke. He was drinking Hennessy and Coke. He was drinking the Hennessy straight up and the Coke as a chaser. I knew Tremel was fucked up. If y'all remember when he was playing the music, when he threw his hands up in the air and started shaking his head like a white boy and started screaming, I was like, oh, he drunk. I knew from that he was drunk because Tremel don't act like that. So when he did that, I knew that game over. I knew from that. And that was way before all the rest of them shots came. That was way before all the rest of those shots came. So I knew from that he was drunk. Yeah, Trisha, that's why he's so fucked up because of that all that sugar in that coke, and that's why he kept saying last night his diabeticalness. But I figured let him have his fun for his birthday. I figured let him have his fun for his birthday. Poor thing ain't even touch his cake. He ain't even touch his birthday cake. I bet he won't. I bet he won't. I think he learned his lesson. Yes, sir. I think he learned his lesson. Right, James said it. He won't drink again until his next birthday. And even then, he going to think twice before doing it. And even then, he going to think twice before doing it. Hell, he looked at the Hennessy bottle and threw up today. Right, El Manny. Say, that's how I knew. I said, okay. He drunk. He yelling at me, telling me, don't touch my makeup. I know what I'm doing. Don't touch me. James said to go back and watch it. Don't touch my makeup. I know what I'm doing. Open it. Open my makeup. Put it on. Put it on your head. Please. Please. Put it on your head. I was like, child, if he don't shut up. Y'all already know I don't do well with being told what to do. So I ain't care that he was drunk, child. Y'all saw the look on my face. Y'all already know I don't be I don't work well with being told what to do. Y'all know that. Drunk or not. Oh, well, y'all, I am about to get out of here and I'm about to go see if I have some lemons, and if I do, I'm making some lemonade. If not, I'm getting me some ice cold water, and I'm going to lay myself down, and I'm going to relax for the rest of the night. Thank everybody for making Tramel's birthday a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. Even though, hey, Dwayne, even though he was hungover, he still enjoyed it. He had a good time. I know he did. He had a good time. All right, I fix it. He had a good time. And thank y'all. And without y'all, he wouldn't have been successful. So I appreciate all of y'all. And he does too. If he was awake, he could tell y'all that. But the hangover has to wear off. I'm sure you guys will see him tomorrow. Maybe at 11:30, maybe not. But definitely at 7:30 tomorrow. But anyway, y'all watch us on all social media outlets. You know what they are: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Share us out to a friend. And if you want to become part of the McCray King's Kingdom, hit that join button and become a lord or a lady or a knight at our round table. Check out the boutique for everything McCray King's and Dare to Be Different. And please remember, always walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. He don't remember El Manning. Walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And all those great and wonderful things. And again, thank you to everybody that texted my phone, sent me emails, called me to make sure Tremel was okay. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. And y'all know what it is. It's still every day, even though my husband has a hangover. It's Team McCray all damn day. Good night, y'all. See you tomorrow.